Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken. Today, guys, look, we are here to unbox some stuff. I've got my order in from Severin Films. Look, I'm kind of new to Severin Films. I definitely had some of their releases prior to 2024, but I feel like the end of 2023 with Cemetery Man and the Church, and the beginning of 2024 is when I've started ordering like new releases from them, like actually pre-ordering stuff from their website. And I can tell you one thing, Severin don't get in no hurry. They do not get in no hurry when it comes to shipping your stuff to you. I feel like, you know, Vinegar Syndrome's pretty solid. Like every now and then, like when Showgirls came out on 4K, I think that was pretty late. But most of the time, their stuff, if I order it at the beginning of the month when it gets announced, I get it towards the end of the month when it comes out. And I'm not even a subscriber. But with Severin, it's like I will see everybody and their mother, literally their mother, get their order before me when I'm looking on Instagram. Like everybody's had this big release right here, this big 4K release, I feel like for about a month now, and I am just got it in the mail today. I don't know when I'm putting this video out, so it could be even longer than that. But just got it in today, and I swear everybody else has got in their 4K release. There's already been troubles with this release. I'm supposed to get a disc replacement. We'll get into it here in a second, guys. But before we get into it, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel, Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. If you like that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. Also comment down below, did you order anything from Severin in the July sale? That's what this is, guys. Did I announce that yet? The July sale, that was back in July. The beginning of July is when I ordered this stuff. It's the beginning of September, okay, and I'm just now getting my stuff. Like I said, Severin don't get no hurry. I remember I ordered Kathy's Curse. I think Kathy's Curse, and what was the other ones it came with? Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker, some other ones. But I think I ordered those like in March or something. I got those in like June. Like I said, they do not get in any hurry. But they got some solid releases. They got some cool stuff. Let me not poo-poo all over Severin in this video. I got a nice big box of Severin releases. What I will say is they had I don't remember what I got. It's been so long, I don't remember what I got. I don't know how many titles I got. I know the two big titles that I got, but I got quite a few, I feel like, of their sale titles, because they had some Blu-rays for like $7 or $8. So I definitely went a little nuts. Come on, let's get nuts. All right, guys, let me I'm channeling that Michael Keaton. I don't know when I'm going to put this video out, but Beetlejuice comes out this week, and I got my Beetlejuice shirt. So I'm all infused with Michael Keaton.
Oh, hey there, we got some Blu-rays in there. Hey, oh, there. Nice effing Blu-rays.
Oh my goodness, I have got, what have I got in here? They've got all kinds of, they've got packing peanuts. Every single time I get packing peanuts, I gotta throw them behind me. That's how I do things, guys. I just make a mess in my room, and I clean it up later, okay? All right, let me take these Blu-rays out. Looks like I got 6 Blu-rays, and then I got 2 box set releases. All right, let me get into this. We got the big boy right here. Let me show off the first big one real quick, and then we'll show off the sale titles, and then I'll conclude with my centerpiece of this haul video. But I did go ahead and get the last horror film. I was a little, I should have jumped on this last year when they had the Maniac 2 box set. Like, I should have got that. And the plush. Well, I don't know if I needed the plushie or not, but I love that slip cover, that slip case. But like I said, I wasn't ordering from Severin last year. I really got into them with the Church and Cemetery Man. So I went ahead and got this because they redid a slipcase for it. Because that one sold out very quickly. But this is a cool slipcase. It's not as cool as the Maniac 2 one for sure, but I did hear some good things about this movie, so I am excited. You got the guy, well, I know him from Rocky, but it's Joe Spinell, who was also in Maniac, and of course they kind of consider this a quote-unquote sequel, but not really a sequel to Maniac. That's why Severin did a Maniac 2 slipcover that looks really awesome, that I wish I got, but I didn't. I got this nice rainbow one instead, but it's pretty. It's got some pretty colors. It's got a lady on the back. You know, that's pretty cool. Let me take the plastic off of this. Let me take the plastic off. All right. This is a nice release. I don't feel like Severin has as quality of packaging as like a Second Sight or a Vinegar Syndrome, but it's still some pretty good stuff. It is a nice release for sure. Feels nice in the hands. Nice piece of physical media right here to add to the collection. So I am excited to check this one out. Let's take it out of the slip box. And I got a disc rolling around in here. God. Oh my goodness. I get so angry when that happens. Why does that happen? They're both just flying around everywhere inside the case. Okay. This is ridiculous. All right, so I snapped them back in. There's the two cases. You got a Blu-ray, you got a 4K. I imagine there's some good special features. Yeah, I'll probably check this one out pretty soon. Did I show you the front of this? Probably not, because I noticed the freaking disc flying everywhere. But I'll show you the back right there. Looks like a pretty gnarly film. Does it have... Oh my god, as soon as I opened it up again, it fell out. What is with this release? They're not snapping in there correctly. Does this have a reversible cover art? No, it does not. Severin, what is wrong with you? Okay. No reversible cover art. Discs are flying out of the release. This is why I don't order from Severin too often, guys. That's why I don't order from... Anyway, we got a nice booklet right here. I'm not going to flip through the booklet because Severin, there might be some nudity in here. Is there some nudity? If anything, there's probably... Well, there's not a whole lot. There's not any nudity that I saw. So there's some stuff in here. Nice size booklet, though, I imagine. With some good information. Good tidbits on the film. But yeah, this is a good box set. If it wasn't for the disc flying out everywhere, I would be a lot more positive on the box set. I mean, look, guys. Severin... This stuff ain't cheap. This is not cheap. I think this was either 45 or 50 bucks. Like, I've joked before, but when you order from Severin, you got to take out a loan to order from them. Like, they're worse than Vinegar Syndrome. Like, I feel like I can get a new 4K from Vinegar Syndrome, a good like box set release, for like 35 to 40 bucks, and Severin's like 55 to 60 bucks to get like a good box set release. But no hates. Not trying to hate on Severin, guys. It might seem like that. I do need to dive into the label a little bit more and check out more of their stuff for sure. I did get, these are the Blu-rays I got. I got a Day of Judgment. And I'm not going to open up all the Blu-rays here. But I got a Day of Judgment. I heard some good things about this one. And yeah, I'm going to check that one out at some point. I also got Come to the Asylum. Come to the Asylum. I'll be completely honest, it's been a couple of months, and I did like look at the synopsises and all that kind of stuff and try to read up on some details of these movies just to see if I would be into them. I think this is an old classic horror film, gothic horror film. You got Peter Cushing in here. You got all the Hammer horror staples, I feel like, in this movie. But yeah, Come to the Asylum. I'll have to check that one out at some point. Let me know if you're a fan of that one. I also got Castle of the Creeping Flesh. Castle of the Creeping Flesh. And this one has a slip. And I probably got this for like 6 or 7. Like, this sale on some of these titles, guys, was pretty damn insane. Like, you don't get sales like that from Vinegar Syndrome. That's one thing I'll give Severin. Like, Blu-rays for $7 or $8. Like, that's a damn deal right there. Castle of the Creeping Flesh. So this seems like another like classic horror film of some kind. You got a lovely young lady on the front that's half naked with some kind of ghoul behind her. That's nice, you know. I feel like I feel like this slipcover was like extra. Maybe Maybe I could get it like with the slip or without that. I can't remember. I feel like this might have been like a repressed slipcover or something. Let me know in the comment section below. I also got Day of the Animals. I heard some pretty crazy things about Day of the Animals from Severin Films. I imagine this is some kind of like animal attack, grizzly type movie. I do have Grizzly in the collection. Day of the Animals. Let me know if this is worth checking out right there. Next up, I got Midnights, which is, I feel like I heard some good things about this one, but it's also directed by John Russo, who also helped George A. Romero write Night of the Living Dead. So this is from 1980, and like I said, I heard some good things about this one, so I am excited to check that one out. Nice little gnarly image on the fronts. You guys want me to show the backs of these as well? And the last one that I got was of the Blu-ray releases, guys. I still got one more. I got the big one after this, but I got My Grandpa is a Vampire. And this one seemed pretty fun, and I heard some good things about it. My buddies over at Born to Be Rad and Christian at Planet CHH, they talked about this one. I think they did a watch-along or something, and they just kept hyping this one up, saying it's one of the greatest movies of all time. And I said, you know what? I'm going to check it out. But this one kind of reminds me of like a made-for Disney Channel type movie back in the day. I don't know. Maybe it's crap. Maybe it's good. I'll check it out at some point. My Grandpa is a Vampire. Is this a part of the... Yeah, this one's a part of the Severin Kids line, which is kind of funny that Severin has a kids line, but they do. So yeah, I might need to get more of these from the kids line for sure. But yeah, this one's got some good features and looks pretty interesting. My Grandpa's a Vampire. Does anybody have that? Let me know in the comment section below. And lastly, guys, we have the big one. We have Dario Argento's Opera on 4K. And look, when a Dario Argento film gets released on 4K, I buy it. I'm really that simple. I love Dario Argento. I have a lot of his movies on 4K. I think I have every one of his movies on 4K, and I've reviewed a lot of them on the channel. I do hope to review this one at some point in the future, but it needs a disc replacement because something is wrong with the 4K and the colors on the 4K, I believe. So I'm going to wait to get the correct disc because I don't really see a point of reviewing this if it's not the corrected 4K, if it's not the right 4K, if it's messed up, is what I'm trying to say. There's no point in me reviewing it. So I'm going to wait until I get the corrected disc, and then I'm going to give a review of this set. But I can unbox it. I can damn sure unbox the set. Look at this thing. It's pretty thick. It's pretty nice. I think it's a little bit better material, I feel like, than the last horror film. And how much is it just as thick? I think it's a little bit thicker. I'm really into the girth of my physical media releases, guys. I don't know if you can tell that just from watching my channel. Let me take the plastic off here, guys. And let's feel this thing. Let's feel it inside and out. That didn't sound right. Okay. All right. It's a nice case. It is still not as nice as something that Vinegar Syndrome would do, but it's a nice case. Okay. I like the artwork on it. I was anticipating this would be a little bit thicker of a box set, just because it's a 5-disc set, because you do have the soundtrack on here as well. But it is nice. I love the artwork on it. Now, Opera is a movie I think I watched on Amazon Prime. I don't actually have it in the collection at all. I watched it on Amazon Prime, I think, back in 2017, 2018. And I liked the movie, but it was my least favorite Dario Argento movie at the time. But at that time, I was just getting into Italian horror. So I want to go back and rewatch this one because there's some movies that I watched back then that I rewatched recently and I really enjoyed a lot more than the first time. Like Phenomena. Like, I did not like that movie the first time and I really loved it the recent time I watched it. So I think Italian horror is just such an acquired taste that you really have to like get into it and immerse yourself in the experience of that genre before you can truly start to appreciate some of these movies. But Opera is one that I feel like, just based on what people say about it, people that are huge fans of Italian horror films, I feel like it's one that I will appreciate more on the second watch. So I'm looking forward to watching this one with the corrected 4K disc when it comes out, hopefully sometime in October, September, later this month. I don't know when it's coming, guys. I don't know. I feel like they made that announcement like a month or two ago, and they said it was going to be like September, October. So at this point, though, guys, they might as well just correct my disc before they send it to me. They already waited long enough. But I got a nice little booklet right here. You got the front, you got the back. Cool stuff on the inside as well. Bam, bam, bam. And this case is this is a pretty thick case. It's a pretty thick case. Dario Argento, that's the classic poster right there. Bam. You got all kinds of, I believe, new special features and stuff to dig into here. All new interviews, yeah. All new interviews. You got archival stuff. So this thing should be stacked, fully loaded with all kinds of great stuff. Let's open this up and see the disc fly everywhere, guys. Let's do it. So we got the flippable, the flippies inside. You got Opera on 4K, the director's cut. I don't even know which one's messed up. Oh, you got director's cut and US cut on the 4K. And then you flip it and you got director's cut and US cut on Blu-ray. And you got director's cuts on Blu-ray. Another director's cut on Blu-ray. Then you got additional extras on that disc. And then the last disc is the original motion picture soundtrack. Let me see what the disc 3 is. Disc 3 is the Blu-ray. Oh, that's the different aspect ratio. That's what that is. 185:1 aspect ratio on the director's cut. And it's got more special features on that as well. So, yeah, it says you got over 12 hours of special features and a soundtrack. So, look, it's a good release. I'm sure with the corrected disc, it'll be a great release. I am excited to watch it once I get, all the proper materials to do so. But there you have it, guys. That's my Severin Films haul. What'd you guys think of it? The last horror film, Opera on 4K, and then these 6 new Blu-rays that were very cheap. I feel like all this cost me maybe like $150, $160, I think, because these two movies alone together were like $100. They were like $100 together, and then these 6 together were like 40 to 50 more, something like that. So all in all, for 8 releases, 2 of them being like high-end premium editions, pretty good haul. But let me know what you guys think of the haul in the comments section below. Like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.